Hey, hi, how's it going? I'm your pal Cal. Today we'll be talking about AI. Now, not just any AI. Specifically, we'll be talking about AI accelerators that you can put in a Raspberry Pi 5. Specifically a Pi 5. The Raspberry Pi 5 is efficient. Okay, kind of. It depends on how you're running it, what you're running. There's a lot of factors here. If you're running a 4GB Pi 5 and want to put an AI model, it'll work, just not as efficient as you might think. Now, how do we improve on that? There are things called AI accelerators. AI accelerators are, pretty good in this case. AI Vision has kind of dominated the market when it comes to Raspberry Pi 5 AI accelerators, but that seems to have changed now. A company whose products we've gone over on this channel numerous times, called M5STACK, have recently come out with their M5STACK LLM8850 AI accelerator. An AI accelerator capable of image generation, video generation, chatbot functionalities, a whole lot. It's the perfect AI accelerator for a Raspberry Pi 5. Now, there are a bunch of different AI hats. You have the AI Hat 2, which is essentially the same thing. It's a pretty decent AI accelerator if you ask me. Now, I do want to make something perfectly clear. If you have a 16GB Pi 5, I don't really think you need an AI accelerator. If you don't believe me, Jeff Geerling has a video about the AI Hat 2 in particular, and he explains this in a very articulated, beautiful way that I could never do, because the man is a legend, to say the least. But M5Stack has come out with so many devices, and we have come and gone over all these devices so many times on this channel. If you want to, check them out, we go over M5Stack devices all the time. We post all the time, 3-4 times a week in our YouTube shorts, long form videos. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe, because you're missing out, and we go over stuff all the time, big guy. Wait till you see all the M5Stack we go over. That's what we doing here. We going over M5Stack stuff today. This little guy has something that I think is pretty cute. It has an active cooler on the actual, M.2 stick AI accelerator. The AI accelerator is an M.2 stick. It just looks adorable to me, man. I love this thing. Now, if you want to pair this with the perfect Pi 5, an 8GB Pi 5 is more than enough. As a matter of fact, the 8GB Pi 5 might be the only Pi that isn't just absolutely all of the Pis have gone through the roof, man. It's really hard to go over Pi projects these days, but if you want an AI accelerator for your Pi, this is a pretty good option, and let me tell you all the features that it has. It's powered by an A55 8-core processor with clock speeds of 1.7 gigahertz, 24 TOPS of AI performance, capable of 8K at 30 FPS. What do you think of the microphone? Is this in 8K? You're not watching this in 8K? You're still missing out. And I think the best part about all this is it comes with 8 gigabytes of LPDDR4 RAM, which in these days is whopping, if you ask, way more than enough. Not really. 2026, 8 gigabytes. All the companies telling us 8 gigabytes is enough is kind of appalling, but in all seriousness, 8 gigabytes for a Pi AI accelerator is pretty decent, man. Now, the thing is tiny. It's got the active cooler that I told you about a second ago, and not only that, you've got that M.2 key right there, as well as a little camera connector right at the bottom. Can I get that to focus? Yeah, focused right there. I love M5Stack products, and the fact that they're kind of diving into these AI products that don't suck, like AI self-hosting products. I like that type of AI. I like AI that doesn't go and talk out there to a server, something that I can keep condensed within my own home, watching every thought and action it does, as well as every move, because it's getting kind of weird, man. Now, to actually get your LLM8850 AI accelerator, it's a whole mouthful, going, you're gonna need an M.2 cap for your Pi 5, and it will connect through that PCIe ribbon cable right there on the bottom. You see right there. And this one is the Waveshare dual M.2 NVMe hat by Waveshare, obviously, and you can put your AI accelerator as well as an NVMe to boot from. I like that feature. The feature's pretty nice. Now, I'm running Raspbian on mine because this is just a maker video. If you want to run Kali on yours, by all means. You want to run Parrot, I don't care. You can do whatever you want, man. But running Debian, and Trixie in particular, is efficient. It's stable, and it just works. Now, the LLM8850 AI accelerator, hold on. Now, M5Stack also claims that the LLM8850 can also be used in Rockchip processors. Have I personally been able to get that to work? No, I'm not going to sit here and say I have, but the fact that it could be used is kind of weird to me. And the reason why I say that is because, once again, software, community support. Without community support, what are you gonna do? And it's hard enough running an AI on certain SBCs that run Rockchip processors. Now, M5Stack has also announced their AI Pyramid, which is essentially an SBC and an LLM8850 and a pyramid, which they have two different models, the 4GB model and the 8GB model. The 8GB model is see-through, and I personally have a thing with see-through devices. I'm not saying I hate them. They just send me to a different time, so I like to stay clear of those thoughts in particular. But the 4GB model is, off-white, like that egg cream white, and you have 4GB of RAM on an AI, it'll run pretty good, especially if you just want to throw a Home Assistant on it and have, the AI run through Home Assistant. That's a good idea. 8GB though, see-through, once again, but, it's efficient, it works, and it's a pyramid with a clickable top. The tip is a button. I think that's ingenious, man. Now, if you're going to run the M5STACK LLM8850 AI Accelerator, I would honestly recommend that you get a 45-watt power supply by Raspberry Pi. This is the new 45-watt power supply. So I personally got one for the Pi 500 Plus, because I want to, push its limits. I tried to put the LLM8850 inside the Pi 500 Plus. It does not fit. Don't try it. I also tried to fit it in a Pi Ironman 5 Max. Don't try. I tried it. It doesn't work. But 45 watts can give your Pi all the power it needs, so you could really push its limits, and that's efficient. I'm gonna power it on for you, and I want you to really listen, because this thing whines, like really whines. So we're gonna power it on, and I want you guys to listen closely. Now, for us to get the AI hat working, we do have to sudo nano into our config file. So you want to sudo nano boot firmware config.txt and then add dt param equals PCIe X1. And this will enable the PCIe 2.0 ribbon cable connector so that we can actually use the AI hat. Now, there's a lot that we can do here. We can have it run a chatbot, we can have it run AI vision projects, we can even have it run audio projects. There's a lot that you can do with a simple AI device, all localized, all hosted within your home lab, and think of it like a tiny data server. There are a lot of projects like this, and it's really easy to build upon. I just really like Pi projects. They're simple, they're fun, and they're an amazing educational tool. M5Stack has an AI available on their website to help walk you through the entire thing, as well as a guide. It's almost seamless. Depending on what your project is, it's a perfect addition to any home lab. Personally, I plan on just leaving it next to my Miktver 10-inch display, which I have a discount code for in the description as well, because I love the way it sits on my desk, and this is a perfect opportunity to make the little chatbot that I need for my simple projects, for when I do small giveaways and live streams and things of that sort. Using ChatGPT is nauseating, and sometimes it will just randomly cut off. So having it just on my desk makes everything a lot more simple. Now, M5Stack do have their own hat, but I really like this dual NVMe hat because it just makes sense. Now, I do want to make this clear. The NVMe hat that I'm using, the Waveshare dual M.2 NVMe hat, is not plug and play. There's a few steps, and that's kind of the thing with almost all hats for Raspberry Pi. At the end of the day, you're gonna have to learn something, and this is a great learning opportunity. I want dual NVMEs, one for the AI Accelerator and one to boot from. That's me personally, but M5Stack has their own single NVMe hat that can come with the LLM8850. I've also linked the M5Stack link down below in the description. I believe it's like 5%. I'm not 100% sure. It may or may not be an affiliate link. I am actually not sure. But it's a good hat. Hacker Gadgets has a hat. There's a lot of NVMe hats, and Waveshare also has an active cooler single NVMe hat that we put in the Pi Fluxes. They're all good. They all do their thing. Some of them require a few more steps than the other, and you're gonna have to get an understanding of what a command line is. Getting started with Linux is not like Windows, and if you're here because you don't know where to start, this is a great opportunity. Setting up your own localized AI is a fun little project that can teach you a lot. And with this current AI being guzzled down your throat with Windows and the microslop crap that's going on, this is a good project, something that you can get set up, get going, run your own little version of OpenClaw or an image generation firmware, and there's so many things that you could do with it. And once again, there's that BMO video. I gotta find it, man. That BMO video is cinema. I love it. It's just so cute and adorable and a wonderful use of an AI accelerator. I really hope you guys liked this video. Thank you so much for the love and support. You guys are amazing and I cannot say that enough. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.